Hi, Paul Henderson here. Today I'm going to show you how to remove an inside driver's door panel in order to replace the outside door handle on the driver's side. It's on my 2006 Chevy Silverado. I did opt for the GM door handle, so it costs about $43 with sales tax. It's made a lot better than the aftermarket one. I did buy an aftermarket one a couple years ago. I put it on. I could tell right away that it wasn't the same quality as the GM one. So the 20 bucks I saved really wasn't worth it because now I have to do it all over again. And yeah, so that's the door handle. Let's get to it. Okay, so today I'm going to show how to take off the driver's side door panel in order to get to the outside door handle. Okay, so first things first, we have to remove this screw cap. And then we need to remove this push pin. And then there's a screw right here that needs to be taken out. And as for this panel here, do not pry it up. That's what I saw in one YouTube video, and it caused me to break the screw that holds the whole thing down. But I was able to fix it with some plastic glue, so no problem there. But you don't need to remove that. That comes off with the door panel. And then you need to pull this whole thing out here. So let's get started. And then the light we need to pull out. And one screw right there. And this one you just take this, put it in there, pull up a little bit. Okay, so on this piece, you just got to get your fingers into a little side right here, pull it up easy, and the whole thing comes right out. There you go. And then this one is just the Torx bit, number T15. And then for the screw on the bottom, okay, now for this, you just pry that in there, pull that out. You don't really have to take that off, but I'd rather just be on the safe side. Screws. There's one behind the slide lock, which is right here. And then there's one behind the armrest. Alright, so now the whole panel should just lift right up. That's it. Okay, so you just had to unplug all the connections for it, and then the whole thing comes right off. Okay, so there's the wires that I took them all off. These two were easy. So was this one. This one was just a little push and pull it out. This was the tricky one. I didn't realize that it had this great clip that slides down to lock it in place. Well, actually it slides up to lock it in place, and you push it down to pull it out. It's fine. It'll still work. I just shouldn't have pulled too hard on it. And then there's this one that there's a screw in there that accesses the door handle on the outside. It's right here. Okay, so there's a total of 3 nuts you got to take off of the handle. Here's the one here. That's for this one. Another one down here, and another one over here somewhere. I did it before, so now I just got to figure it out again. Okay, so here's the other nut. Right in. There we go. Okay, so the other one is up in here. It wasn't very tight. Okay, now for taking the handle off. Okay, so I got it out. Okay, but before I try to get that clip off, I'm going to put some black tape around here so I don't hit it with the paint with the metal. I could use masking tape, but I don't have any. Or I could use duct tape. I don't have any. So I'll just use electrical tape. Okay, so pull that out there. Strong ass clip. Okay, then the lock just slides right out. Look at the way it came out, that way you put it back the same. This clip just, okay, the new one came with that clip, which was good because that cheap one from AutoZone made me use the original clip. So let's put it back together. Give me a second. It already had a brand new clip already on the new one, so you had to snap it right in. And then oh, I should have did this part first. Voila. Okay, now to take the tape off. And throw away. Okay, that's it for that side. Now I got to go inside and put those 3 really fun nuts back on. That's going to be a bitch. Well, the one's easy, the other 2 are kind of like eh. And I think I'll save that clip just in case I need it. It's always good to keep a few extra things. I'm going to see if there's anything else on that one that I could probably take off and keep. Okay, now that the outside's done, I just got to put those 3 nuts back on the bolts on the inside of the door handle, and then just let me get the 3 nuts and get started. Just got to put them on. Okay, got that one on. Now the third one's the tricky one. Okay. Man. Okay, I got it on. I'm going to go ahead and tighten them, and then I'll put the door panel back on and show you how easy that is to put back on. Okay, that was the hard one. Well, it wasn't hard, it was just an awkward spot. I'm going to double check these ones real quick. There you go. Nice and tight. Okay, now to plug everything back in. Okay, now to get the door panel back on, I had to look to see, because there's an extra plug, but they got them labeled what color? Blue, green, and black. Well, I only have a blue and a black, so the green gets nothing. Okay, just got to line up the holes on the bottom, and then okay, they're all in. Perfect. All right, now for all the other parts. Okay, so that's how you replace an exterior door handle on a 2006 Chevy Silverado. It was relatively easy. Just keep in mind that if you do this on a similar vehicle, you don't want to just start pulling stuff off because there are hidden screws and hidden clips, and you don't want to break any of those. Other than that, I saved probably a couple $100 or more by doing it myself, so I think it was worth it. And that's it. So that's how to replace an exterior door handle with Paul Henderson. Keep an eye out for my next video. It's probably going to be Changing the spark plugs on my motorcycle. It's a 2007 Gixxer 1000. Alright, see you guys later.